Hey, welcome to What If Movie Reviews. The concept is easy. Every year there are movies that don't get made, the movies that are almost made. Either they lose funding, actors or directors move on, or the studio decides to take it in a whole nother direction. For whatever reason, there are a plethora of movies that don't quite make it to the theater. For this episode, we're going to go back in time to 2003. After the Wachowskis made The Matrix, Warner Brothers wanted to fast-track a sequel. The version of The Matrix that we saw was a very different film from what we almost saw. Forget everything you know about the Merovingian, forget about the architect, everything you know about the source, and strap in for a very different Matrix Reloaded. So, journey with me to another time, where in the summer of 2003, a very different version of The Matrix Reloaded hit theaters. Hey everyone, the new Matrix movie, Matrix Reloaded, premiered tonight. I just got back. I'm still wearing my trench coat from the premiere. And warning in advance for this review, if you haven't seen it yet, spoilers galore. Alright, Warner Brothers fast-tracked the Wachowskis sequel to their super popular Matrix movie. It doesn't surpass the original, but it does bring a lot to the table that we haven't seen before. The movie kicks off with a bang. Right from the get-go, we have a hovercraft chase. The Nebuchadnezzar is disabled, towed by two others. Then we see Zion fighter crafts coming up out of the shafts and just blowing the squids away. I mean, unlike anything we saw in the previous movie. It was an intense opener. Heart-pounding. Everything you want from the opening of a summer blockbuster. And showing us that Troy and Dujour, she's the girl with the white rabbit tattoo, we saw them in the beginning of the first movie, that they are part of the real world and part of the Zion freedom fighters. That was a nice little touch. I didn't expect that, honestly. They kind of mirror the scene in Neo's apartment when they're discussing whether they should bring him along into Zion when they go hang out. I thought that was a pretty cool way to open the film. Agent Smith's return was expected. We all saw him in the trailers. He's changed, as evidenced by the ponytail. Not sure what was up with that decision, but he is more determined to bring Neo down, and by any means. The revelation that Neo wasn't the first one, that is a surprise. The fact that the previous ones have been part of the Nebuchadnezzar's crew was another twist. Now, I'll bet a little bit of a dark one. None of those previous ones were able to make the cut like Neo did. That also has deep implications when the agents find someone who has the potential to be the one. They find this guy named Gregory Lowfield. Keanu Reeves pulls double duty playing both him and Neo. That was kind of a good twist. I understood why they did that. Agent Smith describes him as a Thomas J. Anderson without the desk job and without cares. I mean, he's a motorcycle gang, hard crime living, drinking guy, but he has the potential to be the one, and that's why Agent Smith pulls him into their battle. The fight between Gregory and Smith is similar to the one between Neo and Smith in the first movie. The key turning point in Gregory wanting to work with the agents is when Smith teaches him that he can beat the agents, which was interesting. That was a good way to take it. Having Reeves play himself as a foil in the movie was a little off-putting, but it worked well. There were some Bill and Ted moments with Reeves, but you know what? He didn't disappoint. The rest of the cast is good too, with the additions of Niobe and the other captains. You get some of Morpheus' background and more about the inner workings of Zion. I liked how we got a glimpse into what Neo could have been and what the previous iterations of the One were also. Also, them going into how each of the previous ones died gave a weight to the fact that Neo had made it as far as he had. It shows you how special he is. So, downside. Weaving's portrayal of Smith in this film was not as menacing as he could have been. I feel like the script scaled him back, hindered a lot of what he could have done with the character. The cliffhanger ending was a little off-putting as well. Morpheus closing Neo off in the Matrix, leaving him no backup, telling him the only way out was to destroy the Matrix. That was rough. It was a little dark. I know Morpheus was hard, but I never saw that coming. The last scene with Neo standing there, looking at the metacortex building, it was powerful. They are making the choice to kill everyone in the Matrix, everyone connected to the Matrix, all the humans, just to destroy it and set Zion free. That's a hard decision, and it's a rough way to end the film. Gonna be waiting on pins and needles for this third installment to come out. Overall opinion. Good film, doesn't live up to the original, but is serviceable as a second installment of a trilogy. Built the stage for the final chapter, and it got me excited to see it. Yeah, I wish they had done some stuff differently, but it could have been much, much worse. Let's see what the third movie brings, and then we'll give a final verdict on the Matrix trilogy. Hey, thanks for checking out What If Movie Reviews. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Be sure to head over to my Talking Books series. Also check me out on Facebook and Twitter. Like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. What did you think of What If Movie Reviews? Comment below. Let me know.